YouTube? It's Kenny OP and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reacting to chapter 1102 of One Piece. The title of this chapter being Kuma's Life. So judging by the cover page and the chapter, we're still in the goddamn Kuma flashback, which is fine, I guess, which is fine. Where we left off with the Kuma flashback is that Bonnie set off on her adventure after knocking out the Cypher Pole 8 agent Alpha. With the Nika-ish future, you know, Bonnie's got this busted ass devil fruit ability that I don't really seem to comprehend anymore, because I don't know what her being able to access other features has to do with age. You know, this is the age fruit, so I don't understand fully on like the capabilities of this power. I'm guessing right now that she's some type of awakened or whatnot. I don't know. I hope they go more into how her devil fruit ability works in this chapter. This doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. When it was just her becoming older and younger and being able to make people older and younger, that made perfect sense with how the devil fruit was supposed to work. But now that we see that she could do the distorted future thing, which we already saw prior, I know, but like it's just odd. And she, in like when it came to the Nika-ish future thing, did she actually like become rubbery, or did she just grow her arm? Can she access Luffy's rubber powers with that ability? That's what I want to know. So hopefully we find out in this chapter. Alright, let's get into this chapter, 1102. Let's see what happened. Let's see what happened with Bonnie in the starting of her adventure. This is it, Bonnie. Kumachi's gotta be on this island. Don't call me that. Call me Captain. Fine, Captain. But watch out, the Navy's also on this. It stopped. Listen up, Swabbies. Disembark. We're the dreaded Bonnie pirates. There's a fleet-wide order for their arrest. They've been leaving a trail of injured seniors and children in their wake. Only scum would do such a thing. What? Oh, he got dropped. So yeah, it looks like we're just gonna be speedrunning the events at this point. Like fuck Bonnie's whole adventure. But here's all the pirates. Here's all her pirates and stuff. I don't know these guys' names, but I know there's like Potato and Tot, some dumbass names that they had. Okay, but here's Bonnie in her little adult form. At this point, she was like, what, 10 years old? This is a 10-year-old girl. Look at that fine. That's a damn shame. Them damn devil fruits is crazy, dog, I swear. That dude got dropped. And it's kind of funny to me that it feels like the Marines don't seem to understand Bonnie's powers at all, because they just said that she's leaving a trail of injured seniors and children in their wake. But like, you're gonna just not mention that those are all Marines, including yourself? Okay, I don't ever see them turn back into adults, because Bonnie's powers don't last forever on humans. So that's kind of funny. But it's funny how she turns into children first and then beats the shit out of them still. Like, you don't even need to do that at that point. Just turn him into a baby and leave him alone. Alright. Anyway, dude, so is this Kuma? Kuma's been following Bonnie this whole time. So Kuma's never once made himself visible to her. Well, I mean, he's not supposed to, but he's breaking the rules being around her in the first place. So just like with Luffy, Kuma's just been spying on both of their asses. Dog, how's Kuma even know where to find these motherfuckers? How does he know where they are at all times? It's so weird to me. Like, Kuma's got the greatest level of intel in the world or something, because the Marines can hardly even find Luffy. And here he is finding his daughter after he wasn't even there when she disembarked on her adventure in the first place. Like, who told her about him? Well, I mean, I guess he kind of got, you know, a trail of where she was at when she got her first bounty or something, which is still weird that she even got a bounty in the first place, because they should know exactly who this child is. A huge man, sure. He was just on the outskirts of town. Okay, Kuma's trying not to be spotted. He's just gonna pop himself away. I'm sorry, Bonnie. I can't meet with you. Why does she have to become a pirate? Don't try to track me down. Look, she's already trying to track you down, bro. And she gets super close. Obviously, you're following her. Of course she gets super close. Why wasn't he there? Oh, Bonnie's pissed off. She can't find her dad. Look, we're all pirates now, so let's take our time searching, Captain. Hey, in that case, I want to look for Nika, too. That way, when we find Daddy, he'll be so excited when I tell him we saw Nika back at that island. Huh, okay. So, Bonnie has no clue. She met Nika like twice now, okay? Well, actually, yeah. Okay, no, so she met him once back at Sabaody Archipelago. She has no clue. She has no clue, obviously. Which is weird that everybody that knows about Nika knows that Nika has a rubbery body, and they just don't piece it together. The one guy in the One Piece verse with rubber powers might be him. Like, how many rubber abilities exist in One Piece? Only one that we know of. And they never just be like, huh, I wonder if this Monkey D. Luffy guy is that Nika guy we've been thinking about. I mean, definitely Kuma knew to some extent. Well, no, I think he only helped him because, it's Dragon's son. So he probably didn't know. But it should be way more obvious to these people that know the story of Nika that Luffy is Joy Boy, okay? Meanwhile, in the East Blue, after defeating Arlong and his crew of fishermen pirates, the Navy Straw Hat Luffy. Meanwhile, in the East Blue, after defeating Arlong and his crew of fishermen pirates, the name Straw Hat Luffy becomes known to the public at large. Woohoo! We're wanted dead or alive! Monkey D. Luffy. Bounty, 30 million berries. Oh man, so nostalgic to see Luffy get name dropped with a 30 million berry bounty, which should have been higher with the shit that the motherfucking government knew. Okay, Luffy should have started off with a bounty higher than at least Robin's. Okay, a cool 80 mil with that power. But no, the Goros say everybody in the Marines is just incompetent. Fucking Sengoku said he learned everything in the world. I'm only 2 pages in, I'm already getting irritated. Sengoku said they learned the history of the world and didn't even piece it together himself. Sengoku could have just went up to Garp like, hey, Garp, there's this story we learned about in the history of the Void Century about this guy named Nika, and he had rubber powers. You said your grandson had rubber powers, right? Yeah, we're probably gonna send an admiral to go capture him. But nope, shit just flies over his head. Whatever. Is this Sabo? We had Sabo. Oh, boy. Who would have thought we would have seen all these niggas on the same panel at once? Sabo, Dragon, Smoker, Ace, and Jinbei. First of all, the significance between seeing Smoker and Dragon in the same 2 panels is that Smoker met Dragon in Logtown. Okay, and Sabo was there in the first place. So is this what they're talking about? Rogue Town. Yeah, that's exactly what they're talking about. Rogue Town. Why go there? Well, who oversees that area? Captain Smoker. So, and look at the dread on Dragon's face. He's just like, oh shit, man. He looks so concerned. So this whole time, everybody was talking shit about how bad of a dad and how much Dragon did not care about his son Luffy. It was just all lies. Dragon's been looking out for this man since before he even got to the Grand Line, which we all could have assumed when he rescued him at Logtown in the first place. But like, bro, he specifically went there to help Luffy. Like, he's like, oh shit, Smoker's there? Ah man, Luffy's he's not ready to take on that dude. I gotta go. I gotta go help him. And Dragon doesn't even know, or no, Dragon would know, because Dragon was spying him back at Great Terminal too, I believe. Because that's where Sabo got picked up at. He got picked up by Dragon after, Sabo got blown up by the Celestial Dragons. He got picked up by him, which explains like why Dragon was there in the first place, because his son was there. All right, in the last chapter, he was like telling Kuma, quit mentioning things that you already are piecing together. All right, don't be talking about kids. Yeah, you see me watching a kid? Yeah, that's mine. Keep bringing them up. You got to kill me yourself, because bro, it's a parent's weak spot. A child is a parent's weak spot. So Dragon's just been, watching Luffy from afar, and he's just seeing everything he's been getting into this entire time. And once he noticed that Luffy was gonna run into Smoker, he was just like, yes, Luffy, this guy's a whole different story other than that Arlong fella. You ain't gonna be able to get out of this one. Hell, he barely got out of the whole Buggy thing. No, he didn't get out the Buggy thing. Buggy was about to kill him. Like, bro, Jesus Christ. Oh, Dragon. Dragon's dad of the year right now in my book, okay? He's letting Luffy live as free as possible, but, he's helping him every step of the way. Well, almost every step of the way. He wasn't there for all that Grand Line stuff, but he was there for everything in the East Blue. From what I'm seeing, he was there for everything in East Blue. He was there to see Luffy off into the Grand Line. That's exactly what I see Dragon as now. He was there as the father and wanted to see his son off to the Grand Line. And then when he got trouble in the Grand Line, he set his partner out there to go help him. I'm gonna keep reading. Okay, I gotta stop because I'm just getting into too much right now. Anyways, and Ace is just, he's just all happy to see Luffy with his bounty. Jinbei, do you know whose little brother this is? Jinbei, do you know whose little brother this is? He defeated Arlong's crew? This boy? And Jinbei is just like, bro, really? How? This nigga looks weak. The answer is mine. He's my brother. And Kuma's going over his papers now too. What a strange twist of fate, Dragon. Both of our children are pirates. Yeah, but your child is far too young to be a pirate. It's a good thing she got that busted devil fruit ability. Alright, so we're back to Bonnie now. These are the ironclad laws of piratey behavior. Steal whatever you want, but in parentheses, from bad guys. So Bonnie is the type of pirate that Luffy is, okay? So she only wants to, beat up and steal from people that do wrong in the world, which is a good thing, okay? She wants to be a good guy like her daddy. Remember now, Bonnie was raised in the church. I don't know what kind of religion they follow, but, churches are a Christian thing, okay? She don't want to piss off Jesus and God, all right? So, yeah. We're just going to assume that Bonnie's a Christian. Even though she is, turning people into baby and old men and beating the shit out of them, which is very un-Christian-like, but, it is what it is. And I'm pretty sure the Marines are good guys, but, the Marines are trying to beat up the other good guys. Steal! Don't help other people unless they need it. Don't help. Okay. So is she, telling them this out loud? Don't help other people? And then, whispering unless they need it? Or is she just, going, don't help other people unless they need it? And then, in that way. Is that what she's doing? It's kind of funny if she is. And then it's like, don't help! Alright, move forward. Yeah, why not? Pretty sure that's how you apply lipstick. Yes, I'm all grown up. That is not how you apply lipstick, Bonnie. This is here on my cheek so Daddy can recognize it's me. All that's left is to get famous. Then he'll definitely know. Which she definitely succeeded at. So I was right in the last chapter review. She did get that little piercing on her face, so she would be recognized by her dad in some way. Which I'm pretty sure you don't need, the drool on your face for him to recognize that it's you, Bonnie, okay? Especially since you look like Jenny, a whole lot like Jenny. There's only one girl that looks like the one girl he was in love with, okay? And that's you, Bonnie. All right, now we're back at Egghead. Egghead, New World. I find this eerie. I'm not surprised. Yeah, I would find it eerie as hell to have 100 Miis just sitting in some tanks. They're proceeding well, just like your augmentation. Anyway, did you hear that story the other day about the boy who declared war on the world government? What? He's Dragon's son? I might as well tell you now. You'll see all of my memories eventually. Through some trick of fate, it's a man who challenges the world government with the power of rubber. Almost like Nika, the figure I admire so much. Peh. Indeed. So, everybody just is stupid. With the power of rubber. Like Nika. I wonder if they have something in common. Yeah, yes, dumbass. Yes. The only guy with the rubber power. The only god power with rubber powers. Maybe they have something in common. And apparently, and to this day, what's weird about Luffy's Devil Fruit is they never made it clear if that power was ever put into the Devil Fruit Encyclopedia. Alright, so it's like Shanks just always knew the name. Shanks is when they gave out the name. And then Luffy just, went on from there. But how the hell. And then Luffy also told everybody else what the name of his ability was. Especially when you fight him, it's going gum everything. So it's where did this name, how did this name get known to anybody else other than Shanks? How did Shanks get this name? Very sus right now, Shanks. You're very sus, boy. And I know Who's Who also knew the name of the Devil Fruit ability, but that's because Who's Who was tasked to get this Devil Fruit. So the government gave him that name. The government knew. But Shanks, how the hell did he know? He stole the fruit. How the hell did he know what fruit it was? And how the hell did he get the name? Unless Who's Who told him or something. Which I highly doubt. Alright, now we're back on Thriller Bark. Oh, so we just going through everything super fast. Alright, so this is Kuma going back to Thriller Bark now, where he was ordered to bring in Straw Hat Luffy, which he obviously didn't, thanks to Zoro. Orders to orders, I am tasked with killing your entire crew, but I will spare all of you in exchange for the head of Straw Hat Luffy. The government would be satisfied with that. Never! Which, why... They only want Luffy, I get it, but like all the rest of these niggas had bounties at this point. So why would he just not take them all in? Well, obviously because he still want to, but you know, I would stale. And then he wrecks their shit, obviously. He does the Orisa Shock, wrecks everybody except Zoro. You know, Zoro does the whole nothing happened moment with taking all of his pain. And then, you know, Kuma dipping. Kuma just acknowledges that Luffy has some exceptional friends, which he absolutely does. And then, yeah, and he was like, hey, he really is your son, Dragon. He's just piecing together that, yeah, this is really the son of Dragon. All right, nearby, near the Sabaody Archipelago. Oh, so we're going back to Sabaody, too. Wow. It's a mandatory summons of the 7 warlords. Refusal will cost you your title, and there is a public execution of a bannerman of the new era, Porcus D. Ace. And this means one thing is certain. There will be war with the Whitebeard pirates. And Kuma's just like, don't be so dramatic. What's this about? A war with Whitebeard? I will be there by the day of the execution. Okay. Was Kuma at the Paramount War? I don't know. He was. He definitely was. I forget. Yeah, he was definitely sending off Orisa shock bombs in the fucking Paramount War. All right, Sabaody Archipelago. Aren't my seconds here yet? I'm gonna run out of food. More pizza! More pizza! Bonnie's just going ham on the pizza. So Kuma's not back at the war yet. He is still approaching Sabaody Archipelago. He just took a call from the Marines right there. All right, gotcha. This is where he's about to send everybody away, obviously. But this is also where we get the introduction of all the supernovas. That's why we're seeing Bonnie right here. I see. Captain, if you make too much noise, the Navy will come. I guess this is farewell. Just look at what rugged pirate you become. Bonnie. Damn, Kuma following her little ass everywhere. How the hell was he not spotted? Kuma's just following her ass everywhere. How the hell did they not see this man? The pirates attacked the Celestial Dragons. A battleship is coming from Navy headquarters. The human shop. Who is it? What did they do to the Celestial Dragons? It is a taboo of the highest order. We're close to the Navy HQ. It's suicide to attack one here. Them again? The Straw Hat crew was protecting a fishman? That's an act of high treason, the likes of which none have accomplished in many centuries. Yeah, that's back when Luffy knocked the fuck out of Saint Charlos. Also, go to my theory video about the Celestial Dragons. I think you're going to be intrigued by the idea I have when it comes to them, because the way the Celestial Dragons are dealt with in this series is really weird to me. Okay, so go to my little theory video after this video, of course. All right, now Kuma's rocking up when they were fighting Kizaru and the PX4. Dragon, Ivankov. Dragon, Eva, please forgive me. Wait, PX1. What, another one? Oh, so yeah. PX0 was not supposed to come. That's right. For vanishing out. Alright, so he's asking Dragon and Eva to forgive him for vanishing without a word. So I'm assuming that he was in contact with Dragon and Eva during this time he was approaching Sabaody Archipelago, but the Straw Hats ruined that. And he had to do Dragon's boy a solid, okay? He had to do his homie a solid, all right? He's like, yo, your kid got into some major-ish, Dragon, okay? I gotta get him out of it. And, oh, man, I remember how depressing the scene was when Kuma was just popping everybody away. The first person he popped away was Zolo. And I think he did him, no, he didn't do him in order, because Nami was the last one that disappeared, I believe. Yeah, I believe Nami was the last one that got popped away. But yeah, let's see. I will leave behind the mark of existence in Bonnie and the future of this boy. I couldn't save any of them. Oh yeah, Luffy's just crying, bawling his eyes out. Alright, so these were Kuma's thoughts the whole time that, you know, he was making all his Luffy's homies disappear. That is not true. This is just the level of the new world. It is still too soon for the likes of your crew. Don't come here yet. One day in the future, you would be the man who saves the world. I wish Luffy could have known what Kuma was thinking that entire time, but it would have made things that impactful. Tragic. Just look at that sad ass face Luffy had. He had no idea that homie was being done a major solid. Okay, he had no idea he was being rescued. A self-destruct switch. Oh, so we're back with Egghead. Okay. How afraid of Kuma are you anyways? Very afraid. Have you met Bartholomew Kuma? The man is a major threat, alright? I wouldn't even fuck with him if I was Saturn. And we don't know what Saturn's capable of doing with his Devil Fruit abilities, but, Shit, Kuma, that Buccaneer stuff is very unknown, right? There's a reason they got rid of all of them. There's a reason why they're trying to make that whole entire race go extinct. You are the one who turned him into a terrifying human weapon. Very true. You're at the very top of the authority hierarchy. But if he goes out of control beyond the range of receiving commands, who will stop him and how? You? You, nigga? Aren't you super busted? Exactly what I just say. Yep. See, Saturn doesn't even want to smoke with Kuma. He doesn't even want the smoke. Don't argue with me, Vegapunk. You're just a lowly hired scientist. In exchange for doing that, let me retain a little willpower for him. I've just invented a neutral pathway that can switch between mental states like dual personalities. If you'll just let me test it on. So Vegapunk made a switch to bring back Kuma's personality. So even though they take his free will away, Vegapunk can just flip a switch and give that back to Kuma. Not all of it, but a portion of it. Okay, very interesting. So is that what Kuma's doing now? Is that how he was able to like go crazy and like pop to the Red Line, get into a fight with Akainu, pop himself away to a place that we don't know he's going at right now? Is that what's going on right now? I don't know. Let's see. What's going on? I gave you an order, Vegapunk. Saturn's with the shit. Saturn's like, bro, shut your little ass up. You would not have him. You would not leave him any free will. I too am a scientist. You cannot deceive me. I think he did. This is also the smartest man in the world. Does not matter if you are a scientist, Saint Saturn. But then Kuma and Bonnie, they'll never meet again. I'm just happy that you thought of me, Vegapunk. Okay, so now we're talking Kuma. Yeah, so I'm guessing Vegapunk told Kuma about their conversation. I'm just happy that you thought of me, Vegapunk. Huh? You shouldn't have heard that. And who was it that gave me supersonic hearing? Oh no, he just straight up heard it. He gave him supersonic hearing? Damn. Well, here we are, Kuma. This is the day I flipped the switch. It's been 2 long years, but I enjoyed them with you. Ha, me too. Oh man, I feel I'm getting down reading this. I'm getting real down reading this right now. Your first mission seems like it'll involve fighting against the Whitebeard pirates. They've ordered a mass deployment of clone soldiers. Oh, okay. After that is done, I'd like you to program a mission into me. You want to stand guard over the Straw Hat ship? Oh, so that was up with that weird eerie moment where the Straw Hats were approaching the ship. Where the Straw Hats were coming back, and when like Frankie came back to the ship, and Kuma was just sitting there. And then when he came back, and then when like Kuma saw him, he just got up and just left without saying a word. So at that point is when Kuma had no free will at all anymore. And Frankie was the first one to see that. And like, instead of harming him, his mission was to just come back as soon as like one of the members returned to the ship. I would like to protect their home until one of them returns to it. Even though I won't be around to witness their growth. What pipe dreams do you see in this boy? Something in his actions shake the very core of my being. Nika is only a legend, but I instill into Bonnie the stories of a warrior who rides the rhythm of liberation and brings smiles to all. If there is a hero who will bring a great transformation to this sea, I think it must be him. You are absolutely right, Kuma. A revolutionary making a bet on a pirate? Quite the dark horse you've chosen. But that contradiction is proof of your humanity. Now time to provide me with my material for scientific research. We had a deal. Once you admit that, do the memories in your mind vanish? No, it's more like a copy, but it will vanish once touched. Oh, so even though his memories came out of his head with that bubble, the memories, he still retains the memories, but only until somebody else accepts them, right? Or is it just that the bubble disappears and Kuma still has his memory, but somebody else has all of his memories as well? Very interesting. I think it's the second option where somebody has his memories as well, and he still has his memories, but like he can't recite them. But you know, he can copy them and give them to somebody else. The bubble's just gone, basically. Not to worry, I built a system that will allow me to see inside without contact. Oh, of course you did. Place it over there. This would be quick. It's a clean, clinical process. I'm a scientist. So that's my life. How much of a nuisance was I in the end? Well, what is life but being a series of nuisances? And we're just going back through time, or Kuma was just running through his own memories. From the day he was born all the way up to the point to he met the Revolutionary Armies and Jenny and Dr. Vegapunk and even Bonnie. Oh man, so touching. Oh man, Vegapunk's face fucking crushes me here, dog. Like this. Your death is a nuisance to every person who's ever known and loved you. Listen to me, Kuma, and listen good. You are a hero. Oh man. To Bonnie and to us all, thank you. Say Vegapunk. Yes, I already know. This man is just shaking, dog. It's shaking. Thank you for saving Bonnie. If you should see Bonnie, would you pass on a message for me? Tell her I wish her very happy 10th birthday. Damn. Get a little tear-eyed with that one, bro. So that big ass bubble is gone too. That means Bonnie is the one that took all of those fucking memories. And look at that dead face that Kuma has. Oh, look at that dead face. Oh, man. Oh, this chapter is too much. That was chapter 1102, everybody. I'm so lost for words on this one. It's just a big ass cascade of crazy emotions. Alright? We got some hypeness going through the beginning of the series all the way to the time skip through Kuma's perspective, and then ends off with Kuma's death, basically, with him losing all his free will, and the person that had to take on all his memories and suffer everything he's ever gone through was his own daughter, and she has to live with that for the rest of her life now. It's just crazy. I wonder what's going to happen in chapter 1103. If you like this video, like and subscribe. Let me know what you think about this chapter. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.